freaking beautiful, man.
Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name is Rich. Name of the channel is Rich the Return Rider. Out today in Lake City for some throttle therapy. For all of you folks that are here for the first time, thanks for tuning in. For all of you folks that are return viewers, I appreciate you coming back. For all that subscribe to the channel, appreciate the support. For the folks that haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button so we can continue to bring you some of this content. So guys, what you're looking at here is the Indian, I think he said it's the 2018 Roadmaster. And it's interesting, when I got off the bike, as I pull up at the pumps, the guy said, "Yeah, I know you." Said he watched, I think he watched a video with me with the demo ride in the Indian Pursuit, and he has been watching some of my content. Asked about the Boulevard, appreciate it. And one of the first things that I asked him, "Are you a subscriber?" And he said no, but thanks, Charlie. He did subscribe to the channel, but I gotta be honest with you folks. As much as I would like to have subscribers, it's more important to me that you guys watch the content, comment on the content, because on this journey back into riding motorcycles after being away for 20 years, 20 plus years, it's all about learning for me and sharing what I learned. The initial passion for riding motorcycles and the initial uh, thing for the channel was to encourage folks to ride, man, and how awesome this experience is. One of my friends at the time said to me, "If you are so passionate about it, start a YouTube channel," and that's what I did. But yeah, guys, so I was talking to the gentleman there. He's part of the Buffalo Soldiers. I knew very little about that club also. And there's an event going on in Tampa. And guys, if there's a motorcycle event going on anywhere in the area close to me, I would like to participate and see what it's all about. So let's talk about what we're going to be talking about here today. I am on the 2019 Honda Goldwing. This is Ruby. I don't know if I have enough battery life to get through this content. But as I was talking to the gentleman there about his Indian Roadmaster, I also have a coworker of mine. I don't know what year Tim's Roadmaster is. But the one thing that he complained about, the only thing that he complained about that awesome looking motorcycle, is that it was air cooled. And when the temperature like we have been experiencing here in Florida for the last week plus, in the 90s and in some days triple digits. I've heard folks also from in Texas complaining about the same temperatures. This is some serious weather that we are experiencing here. There's AC units that's going out. I am currently running my AC in the house at 79 degrees. I got an older system. One of my co-workers expressed that she have just finished built her house, and the first thing that went out in the house is her AC unit. And with the backlog of parts today, she'll be waiting days before they can fix the unit. So she had to actually go out and purchase a window unit. But yeah, folks, record-breaking temperatures. I have been avoiding getting out and riding the motorcycle when the temperatures is this hot. And then I remembered, I said, when I first bought the Honda, the wife and I got out and the temperatures was pretty hot. And riding in these areas that I ride in, low traffic, not a lot of stops at lights and so forth, I don't remember it being a problem. Of course, and we are still completely geared up. Full face helmets, mesh jackets. And I really didn't have a problem as long as the bike was moving. Now, what my buddy Tim complained about, the same thing I was talking to this gentleman about, I wanted to get him on film so he talks a little bit about the event he's going to and about the organization of the Buffalo Soldiers. But he didn't want to be on camera. I met him, I met his wife. It's interesting. I really knew he watched the channel when he asked if I still had the other bike. So again, Charles, I appreciate it, man. But at the end of the day, as much as I would like to have the subscribers, it's more important that I meet folks like that and I can communicate with them. We talk about riding the Tennessee mountains. I am heading into Tennessee on the weekend, the whole week of the 10th through the 15th. I got to reach out to SS Goldwing Bart. He did say to me when I'm coming that way to reach out to him. So I'm putting it in this video here right now, Bart. I'm heading to that area. I'm going to try to see if we can contact DM or reach out to Robert for your number or something so I can contact you so we can enjoy. Hopefully you're available. But yeah, getting off a topic here. Riding on these hot days. And I gotta tell you, folks, it's not that bad. I'm out cruising right now. The temperature there was saying 94 degrees. Now that I'm moving, it dropped down to 88. I don't know what's accurate, but I'm on the 2019 Honda Goldwing Ruby. The previous generation of the Honda Goldwings, I've heard folks complaining about this generation 6, talking about they're getting more buffeting and it doesn't offer the wind protection as the previous model. But I gotta say, folks, on the generation 6, that might be a good thing. Now we do have stuff that we can add to these bikes. I think all the generations that help direct wind in or to block wind off. I don't have none of that on this motorcycle. One of the things that I'm curious about is that I think they have the F4 custom windshield. I have the stock 20-inch windshield on here. I think it gives a little wider for the most part. You can get the ones that's 4 inches wider. I think I saw 2 inches on each side. And I don't know if that part is necessary, but one of the things that I'm going to purchase that windshield for is for the abrasive. This motor windshield here could easily be scratched or damaged. And, you know, I'm concerned about that part as far as cleaning it and so forth. But yeah, apparently there's lots of other benefits when it comes to rain and so forth of that F4. I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch a video. If you guys know much about it and you guys run that windshield, leave it in the comment section below. But yeah, riding in the heat, folks. Now, my wife and I, after doing some of the rides, we were talking to someone that was asking about the Honda Goldwing, and we was talking about all the features of this motorcycle. Heated grips, heated seats, adjustable windshield, navigation. Let's not talk too much about that. But all the features that this motorcycle had. And my wife also mentioned that I forgot to say air conditioning. Now, I thought she was joking because I knew the motorcycle didn't have air conditioning. And I said to her, you know we don't have air conditioning, right? And she said, no, she didn't know. When you're out here riding and the wind is blowing, of course, in some cases, it's a real hot air, but there is some kind of wind that's available. Now, one of the options that we have here on the Honda the Generation 6 Honda Goldwing is we have a little vent guard here. And we could pop that vent guard up, and it allows a little bit more airflow in. Don't know if that's what she was referring to as the air condition, but no, honey. We don't have air conditioning. That's one of the few things we don't have on this Generation 6 Honda Goldwing. But yeah, man, I've been avoiding riding in the heat. I've been at work. I was just speaking to the gentleman there, and he's also a healthcare worker. He refers to these rides as wind therapy. I refer to it, as you know, as throttle therapy. But I just want to get out and ride. And I realize as long as I'm riding in the ways that I'm riding, it's not a big deal. One of the key things I'm going to mention to you folks out there is staying hydrated. What you're looking at here, my big gulp, is I just picked up some Gatorade. I think this one is Power A0. I'm trying to avoid some of the sugars. Going to practice a little U-turn here, folks. As we ride these back roads of Lake City. Yeah, so this one is a zero Powerade. Practicing for the Tennessee mountains. I know this is nothing compared to it, but hey, I gotta take what I can. I'm here in Florida, folks. Yeah, but the air cooled as opposed to the liquid cool of the Honda Goldwing. I have really felt, even sitting at a light, any heat coming from the motorcycle. Now, what I do experience is as I'm sitting here in my helmet, and today I'm rocking the HJC modular helmet. And the reason I ride with this helmet, especially when it is hot, is I can lift the whole lid of this helmet to take drinks, and I drink as often as I can. Hydration is a dangerous thing, folks. I have had the experience of going to the hospital riding my bicycle and being misdiagnosed of having a heart block because of dehydration. I'm going to do a separate video on that, showing the importance of staying hydrated, to make sure that if you are admitted for hydration, that you express to them that you might be hydrated, and let them give you fluids, whether it's IVs or whatever, before they start treating you for heart issues. Now, extreme dehydration can lead to some heart issues, but that's a whole other video. Let's talk about this again. I'm rocking, like I said, the HJC helmet, modular helmet. Decent airflow, can lift the lid, even at lights, to get a little bit more airflow in. Love this helmet, folks. This helmet does have a good DOT rating, but you know, sometimes you got to compromise a little bit comfort and safety. But the goal really is to never compromise safety on this channel, man. Safety always a priority. The next thing that I'm rocking here is the jacket that I'm wearing is a mesh jacket. It's called a Vans jacket. This jacket, it's about $120 something for this jacket. I'm not gonna endorse this jacket, but so much because I've seen some reviews where they didn't get the greatest ratings, and especially because of the zipper that broke on a couple of the customers, so they think it was cheaply made in some aspects. But it does provide some CE protection, abrasion protection. The back pad, it have back pads in it. It also have elbow pads. I did reach out to a company that was referred to me, Bon Armor. Some equipment that seems to be pretty awesome for the way it whisks the fluids and stuff like that away from your body. Again, not going to go into details of that. MC Ryder did a video where he's talking about riding in the heat. And one of the biggest mistakes that he see with folks is them riding in t-shirts and shorts and with their skin exposed to the heat. And it's one of the worst things you can do, folks, when it comes to these kind of temperatures. I'm gonna link that in the description below, and please check it out, folks. Dehydration and heat exhaustion, heat stroke, is real. And as we are riding these motorcycles, we are subject to all of that kind of stuff. A lot of the symptoms is the headaches, nausea, cramping, all the things that I have experienced in the past, even on just riding bicycles. But yeah, folks, mesh jacket. But under that mesh jacket, something that I want to share with you guys, as I was talking about Bon Armor, was from the bicycle gear that I rode before. I do have some of the bicycle gear under what I'm wearing. I am wearing a bicycle shirt that also help with cooling and so forth as you're sweating. That's what you're looking at here, this red shirt. It does even have an area in the back where you can store stuff. It's awesome, folks. But it's an alternative to a regular t-shirt. Even wearing under this gear here, it doesn't have the CE protection. But at this point, we're just thinking about controlling body temperatures. It's awesome stuff, folks. It's not the cheapest also. It can be pretty expensive. But like I said, you know, it's better than wearing regular t-shirts. I did call the Bon Armor company. I received a call back from Kristen, but I was sleeping. I'll be reaching back out to her. I wanted to check sizing and so forth. I think what I was looking at also didn't have the abrasion resistance. It was equipped with some of the CE protection. I think the one I was looking at was level 2 CE protection. But yeah, folks, staying cool, man, and not allowing your body to regulate the temperatures, staying hydrated. It's been awesome, man. I am going to get out and be riding more often. Now, one of the things that I was struggling with initially getting back into riding was rain. When you are riding in 98-degree weather, guys, you will welcome those raindrops. It is cool. It is, it's awesome. The jacket that I'm wearing with also come with a liner. When you put the liner in, it allows the jacket to become waterproof. So I tell you, I'm not even very concerned about that, especially on the way back home when it comes to rain, because if you ride long enough in the rain, if it stops raining, all of the gear that you're riding in on a motorcycle will just start to dry right out. But something that I thought I would never say, I will welcome rain when it's temperatures up in the 90s and in some cases the triple digits. But the Honda Goldwing, folks, it's been awesome. My vent air conditioning, according to the wife, the airflow around the motorcycle has been awesome. The windshield, when it rains, I just raises it up and I pop the vent open, allows some airflow in. But it's not that bad, folks. Get out, ride your motorcycles, enjoy. The one thing that prevents me from riding this is when I see the light line and so forth, then I will pull over, or I might not even leave home. But yeah. Oh, let me mention the jeans also. Now, the jeans is not waterproof, but I am riding with what they call Iron Workers jeans, also CE rated. It got the pads in the knees and so forth. These specific ones does not have access for the hip pads, so I'm going to be looking in for jeans that have that access. But yeah, folks, boots, waterproof boots. Like, don't exactly know what the boots that I'm wearing, but all I know is they're waterproof, and I can get as comfortable as I can on Ruby here. But yeah, folks, just want to do a little video here, encouraging you folks to get out and ride your motorcycle even in this temperature. If it's something that relaxes your mind, staying in the house and avoid riding, we from the north. Actually, the wife is up there visiting some family right now in New York. I guess she decides since it's so hot, she's going to get away from Florida and leave me down here. She can do that. She's retired. I'm just kidding, honey. I miss you. I hope you're having fun with the family members. Like I said, we'll be looking forward to seeing anyone that's willing to come out and ride in Tennessee and get out and ride your motorcycles, man. It is not that bad out here on these hot days. As a matter of fact, like Charles said, that I am actually feeling the wind now. It is wind therapy. So, and again, I don't care what you ride. Get on your motorcycles, practice those advanced safety classes, the braking, the swerving. It's better that you drop your bike in a parking lot or on the concourse than to crash them out there on the streets. Rich out on Ruby at 87 degrees, probably heading into the 90s. I don't care. I'm on the Honda Goldwing and I'm out.